Welcome back, everybody, to some more Kerbal Space Program. Although it is still a demo, uh, it is still pretty good, and I have been looking at some things on the interwebs, which gives me like a better idea on how we are going to get to the moon. Cause I'm definitely not moving on from this until we at least make it around the orbit of the moon, even if it slingshots us back to Kerbal, which is the Earth, basically. I won't be happy because I want to get to the moon before I die, and I can only do it in this game. And this game is pretty badass. Unfortunately, I don't really have the full version. The full version has so much cooler stuff of what I can do than in this, which I kind of hope to obtain at some point in my life. I always have this. What do you want, Cairo? Yawning. Well, I always end up forgetting. In order for the RCS thrusters to work, you have to have RCS fuel. Otherwise, they refuse to do anything. And that is my main mistake. That I'm like, why aren't these turning on? Ah, yes, they are fuelless. Which really kind of sucks because then you're like, God damn it. Although some of my other videos, I'm not too sure actually in my videos if I've just like completely like stacked loads of those triangular structures like constantly on top of each other. You have to get the awkward part about this game is if you don't get it on the right angle, it won't work. I don't want to build it too big because the bigger it is, the more thrust it needs because you're carrying more fuel, and then you need more thrusters because you're carrying even more fuel, which does indeed make it very difficult. God dang it. Can I shift click? Nope. Damn it. Aha, it's alt click. Got ya. Right. Yes. Hopefully, if I do this, of course, why would it work for me? Why would you want to work? This might seem boring to you, but I always enjoy watching the rockets be built because, you know, it kind of shows it's slightly lower effect, because I can't see because of how awkward it gets. That's probably around about the same. It does get awkward, I must say, and it does kind of get a little bit tedious because of how awkward it gets. But other than that, I don't really have a problem with the game. What I'm gonna have is a small fuel tank, liquid fuel engine there. Some extra monopropellant stuffs. Utility, I'm going to have You there? I think I'm losing my voice. Because I do plan to get this capsule on the goddamn moon if it kills me. Why aren't you doing it? Awkward. And for that to do that, I need to detach the bottom. This video is probably going to be longer than it needs to be. That detaches, that detaches. That detaches that. But why are you there? Like, seriously, why would you be there? I don't need you there. I need you elsewhere, you douche. Utility, no. Aerodynamic nose cones. I also think it helps with the fact that it helps them not overheat as they're leaving the atmosphere, sort of thing. Sea level. That seems to have more engine power. To be fair. Will I need any more? So they'll release that stage 3. That is stage 4. I'm going to need an extra one to put you 3 in. Well, actually, yeah, I'll launch those first, and if it starts going wrong, I can eject those and try and correct it before I launch those. I could possibly do some of these and make an extra tank. Just a simple one tank sort of thing to help it to take off, because I don't really want it over too big, because then it'll struggle to take off, and then I'll have to figure some ingenious way to extend it, its potential. But I do seriously really hope that this makes it to the moon, because I will be pretty upset if it doesn't. To be fair, because it does seem pretty good for this kind of stuff. I'm going to put some RCS thrusters down here as well, so it's not just like thrusting up top. Or thrust down here as well, and some wings will not go amiss. So then when I turn SAS on, it'll have something to actually help guide it, and it should, I say should, doesn't necessarily mean it will, help keep it stable on its way to the atmosphere, well, out of the atmosphere, my bad. Don't quote me on any of this, by the way. But most of the time I do know what I'm talking about, because I do actually quite frankly love science, and that is one of the reasons why I love this game. Because it is in fact science. I'd like to point out, well done. This game is just amazing all in all, because you can just go to space, you can build anything, especially if you have the full version, like, you can pretty much build anything. So that's that rocket booster. Go away, Steam, I don't care. If I cared, I'd click shift, I'd press shift, but I don't really care. Yeah. No, not really. So that's those rockets. That will need its own thing, I suppose. I have like 8 stages, and I'm still not sure. So that when they run out, that'll eject those. So then, that'll be dropped. Those can be ignited. They'll ignite. Then those will be dropped, and then those will. Wait, what? Yeah, those will be dropped. Then that'll run out of fuel. That'll be dropped, and then it'll just be that and that. This should go well. I say should. It always ends up crashing and burning, actually. And I think because the note is not the full version, you don't really have like the burning up when you're leaving the atmosphere, sort of thing. Everything's just gonna like fall apart. We have left off. No, we don't have lift off. 0.6 meters per second. This could have gone well, but unfortunately it didn't. Eject, 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 eject. Come on, Bill, you can survive this. No, you couldn't. Yeah, that one. Surprisingly, how I thought it'd go. Oh, sorry, Bill. You're screwed. Holy crap, I should have welded them together. Yep. I see where you've gone wrong. Oops. Oopsies. Oopsie daisies. My bad. Right, so they're done, but because these the couple, then they'll just go like that again. If you look on some of the other videos that people do about like the space planes that you can make and the space stations you can make in outer space, I would love to do that. And I would do that in this version. Unfortunately, you can't. I think you could dock them together without the docking clamps, but in outer space, I don't really think they come apart then, because I couldn't get apart. But when you like come into the atmosphere and like you start speeding up, well then that's game over. But space stations shouldn't really come into the atmosphere, because it wouldn't end well. Yeah, we're gonna get off to a slow start. As we slowly speed up. I'll turn the brakes off, even though we don't have brakes. Watch. Does it come down? It does! It comes down! Ha 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 ha! That is badass, you have to admit, that is pretty badass. But because we're too low to the ground, I wouldn't eject the engines yet. And I'm afraid that if I turn them off, I'll just drop. So it's gonna be a little bit of a slow start. But when I eject these and I ignite the next two stages, we should get higher than 800 meters pretty quickly. Ignition! See, we're skyrocketing. Literally. We were like struggling to make it up to this speed, and well, now we are going way faster than this than we need to be. But I'd rather be going at this speed. When we get into a steady orbit, it's dropping rapidly. Does it still drop rapidly? Yes, it does. Well, I hope that we will continue. Will not slow down to the point where we'll just drop back before we make it into a steady orbit. Because otherwise, we're not going to be making it to the moon this run. And if that's the case, I'm putting so many of them solid boosters on this thing. I don't really care. As long as I make it. I think... Is that where the moon goes? No. There's the moon. I think I may run out of fuel before we get into a good orbit. Because it still says surface, so that makes me think that we're not in orbit. And we're still in the atmosphere. So I might end up using some of the fuel of the remaining booster in the pod, and I'd rather not, because that's really going to be what slows me down when I'm entering the moon's orbit. We're trying to get into a good orbit here. Don't you do me over. Come on, we can do this. Come on, another 30 seconds and we should have it. Okay, down is up and up is down. Thank you for letting me know. Right is still right. Up, down, left, right. Come on, we can do this. You have the fuel. You know you have it. You know you have the fuel. You know you're doing it. Come on. Come on, come on. What, Cairo? I'm sorry. Did I leave you in here with me while I was recording? My bad. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 2 more seconds, come on, 2 more seconds, come on. Yes, yes, yes. I believe we may have a little slight problem with the hole. Ah, there we go. Well, joy. Not really what I am. What the frig? Is that by the moon? No, that's carbon escape. That's a sun thing. I want to really be going to the moon. Go away, remote. No, that's probably taking me the wrong direction. And I kind of do really want to hurry up because I don't really want to be going to the moon. I mean, back down to Earth. I've been tried so hard to lose you. In the end, it looks like nothing's even going to matter at this point. I really need you to turn. Why? What? Why? Right. Right. Where is the mun? Go, stop it! You douche. Right. Come on. Stop. burn. I'm going to leave the planetary orbit. I don't care. I really...
We don't have dinner. We have to stop.
Give me a second. Nearly done. I believe I just lost control. Turn the boosters off. Lock on the moon. Where am I going now? I'm not really going any higher, actually. God damn it. Stop correcting my course. No. It's difficult because the keys are reverted now. Inverted, sorry, my bad. No. Yes. Right is... Come on. Bob, just keep it level and we will get out of orbit. Just keep it level. Just keep it goddamn level. So not much explosions have happened so far. I do hope that we do make it to the moon. We're not really getting as far as I hope, and kind of in fact, I think we're just gonna go whoop. We're not really gonna get very far. I was kind of hoping we would have got to the moon, but well, it looks like Bob is being left in space because I'm not ending the flight properly. So I'll save it with him in outer space. But I will activate his chute. So at least if he's going to return to Kerbal, he will have some form of a chance of not dying like everybody else. But between you and me, I see the chances pretty low. Yeah. Once I run out of fuel, I will see where the orbit is, and if we're going to even physically get close to the moon, I'll see if I can. Can I quick save this? I have a feeling I can't quick save it. Damn it. Or at least not in the demo version, at least. But I will make it to the moon. The moon is there for people to try and conquer in the demo version as well, because it's like saying you could do this if you really wanted to. But because it is the demo, you can't really get as far. Wait, where am I? Am I there? I'm climbing in altitude. Right, so there's kind of going around. Right, so if I'm climbing in altitude, right, does that mean I'm going this way? Because to me, time warp. Oh. Frame rate drop. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Bob. Well, it looks like you lived this time. You lucky dog. Don't snap, 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 don't snap. Alright, Bob, you have control. Don't snap. God damn it. Open up, shoot. He hasn't really got that long to go. Well, that was a fail. In the meantime, I'm just going to speed it up, actually. In the meantime, I will work on my mooncraft. I will still kind of use the same... Bob. You kind of died. Yeah. I'm gonna call this Moon Pod. Yes, Moon Pod. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to end things pretty much here. I enjoy this game. You should probably try it out if you have the chance. It is good for the mind. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It helps me out a lot, and I shall be seeing you next time.